Hello, this is Brooke Foged, Curriculum Developer with Reading Horizons. In this tutorial, I'll cover an introduction to the Reading Horizons Discovery Administration Portal and the first two tabs, Class Role and Groups. There are three levels of administrators: Account, Site, and Instructor. In this tutorial, I'll show you the administration portal as seen from a site administrator perspective. An instructor and site administrator have the same access, with a few exceptions. An account administrator has additional access that will be covered separately. If you have access to more than one site, a drop-down menu will appear at the top left that lets you switch between sites. The administration portal is divided into 6 tabs: Class Role, Groups, Reports, Administrators, Advanced, and Messages. The first tab is Class Role. The Class Role tab shows a list of all the students to whom you have access. The student list can be sorted using any of these options and can be filtered using this drop-down menu. It is important to note that whatever filters are applied to the student list will stay applied when you click into the Reports tab. To clear a filter, click on the little X next to the filter. Note that the option to filter by instructor isn't available to an instructor-level admin. The Class Role tab is where you can add, edit, or delete students. Deleting a student will erase the student record and all the associated data, so use the delete feature with caution. To add a student, click on the Add Student button. Enter the student's information. Note that the username is what the student will use to access the software, so it should be something easily remembered. We suggest a name or student ID number the student uses for schoolwork. The username is not case-sensitive. Here, you will see the student's unique QR code, which can be used by the student to quickly log in. To print the QR codes for each of your students, go to the Advanced tab and select Print QR Codes. The Reading Horizons Discovery software guides students through a series of lessons on one of 4 tracks, kindergarten through 3rd grade. The content provided and the skills taught in these tracks are aligned, where possible, with the Common Core State Standards. Select the desired grade and assign the appropriate instructor. These are all of the settings that you can modify for each individual student. If you have questions about what a specific setting does, please refer to the user manual. This is the Lesson Override section. Note that this section will not appear unless a grade track has been selected for the student. The sequence of instruction for each chapter is shown, including assessments, lessons, and tests. This status box, shown to the left of each item, indicates the status of that item. White means yet to be completed. Black means the lesson has been overridden. Green means the lesson has been completed. Yellow means the lesson was completed with some difficulty. Red means the student attempted the lesson but did not pass. Using these buttons found at the bottom, you can override or skip specific items in the instructional sequence, clear the status of an item that has been overridden, or to clear a red or yellow status item, set a specific item to be next in the instructional sequence, which overrides all previous items, and reset results for items with a status of green, yellow, or red. Resetting results will permanently delete scores for lessons, tests, and assessments, so do so with caution. Checkups are brief quizzes that can be assigned to monitor students' knowledge of one or more Reading Horizons skills. You can assign up to 3 at a time. The student will be prompted to take the selected checkups when he or she logs in. The Groups section allows you to assign a student to groups. This list shows all groups available. Check the box for each group to which you want to add the student. Be sure to hit Save when you're finished making adjustments to the student settings. Many of these settings can be adjusted for multiple students at once. Simply select all of the students you want to edit, then press the Edit Students button. This will open the Global Options menu for the selected students. The global options are divided into 3 categories. Toggle the switch by each category to see the available options. Note that you can only view the lesson overrides options when all of the selected students are on the same grade track. To enable an option to be set globally, toggle the switch and make the desired changes. Repeat for all desired options. Note that assign lesson is another option that is only available when all selected students are on the same grade track. When assign lesson is used, the selected students will be forced to take the indicated item next, and upon completion of that item, they will each return to the item they were on prior to the change. So no lessons are overridden when this feature is used. But use assign lesson with caution. If a student is in the middle of a test or lesson and assign lesson is used globally, the student's progress in that test or lesson is lost, and when they finish the assigned lesson, they will have to start over at the very beginning of the test or lesson they were on prior to the change. Everything else functions the same way as they do when editing a single student, except the Add Credits function, which when used globally will adjust each student's current account total by the specified number of credits. Be sure to save your changes. Note that if any students are logged in, a message will pop up warning that changes cannot be applied to those students. To view and manage groups, select the Groups tab. You can sort the list by group name, owner, and student count. Select any group to list the students in that group. To create a new group, select Add Group. Name the group and select the group instructor. Add students to the group simply by checking the box by each student you want to add. When editing a group, the students currently in the group will appear with their boxes already checked. You can uncheck students you wish to remove from the group and check others you wish to add. Be sure to click Save when you are done.